This is Pete with Trinity Oaks Pools, and today is Gunite Day at a client we're building a pool at in Bull Verde. And this is a nice next big step in the process. I love Gunite Day for a lot of reasons, but walk with me and we'll show you. So it has riverbed sand and it has type 1 Portland cement. And what happens is it has an auger which feeds the sand, and it has an auger which feeds the cement, and it feeds it into this hopper. The way it gets to the backyard is you've got this air compressor on the back of this truck which pumps air at high speed, and they can control the pressure, and it pumps through the yellow line, through the hopper as it's getting fed by the truck to this line to the backyard. So what you have behind me here is a Gunite truck, a hopper truck, and it just so happens it's a Peterbilt truck. I love Peterbilt trucks because I used to work there. I used to work for Peterbilt designing trucks, designing components for trucks. And I've got a lot of good friends who still work there. Big shout out to Peterbilt, and that it helped me get to where I am today. One thing that I learned at Peterbilt was to bring the latest prints to site and to go over it with the folks that are going to be building whatever portion of that job. So we have the Gunite folks here today, and we have the latest prints on site, and I go over it with them. And even though it's raining out, I mean, it's drizzling right now, we're still dedicated to what our product is, and now's the time to get it right. There are a lot of checks that we make and things that we watch out for during Gunite Day. One of the things is that we've got this whole system pressurized, the whole plumbing system. So what this is we've got it all manifolded together, and each one of these lines is either a return or an air line for the hot tub blower, whatever it is, it's all manifolded together, and we've got it under pressure. We've got it under water pressure right here. So you can see that we've got 26 PSI. So what we do is throughout the process, we keep this under pressure. And the reason we do that is so that we know that there's no leak during the Gunite process. Say for instance, and we've had this happen before, where somebody just accidentally breaks something off, whether it be a jet coming out of the hot tub, just put their weight on it, and it breaks, and all the water comes out. That lets us know that that was broken, and we can fix it. So we were able to repair it on site quickly, and then Gunite proceeded, or they just worked on a different part of the pool. But this ensures us that everything that's going to be basically in a very hard rock of Gunite, once it cures, is leak-free. And that's one of the many checks that we make when we're out here during Gunite Day or prior to Gunite Day. Okay, so what we've done today is we're working at getting the Gunite in. And Gunite being a consistency of sand and cement and water sprayed out at high pressure, what you can see is it packs kind of like you're building a sandcastle. And the neat thing about it is these guys are artists in that they carve each little feature that I've designed in 3D and basically had in my mind, and it's finally cool to see it come to life. And seeing it come to life, and then the customer seeing it come to life, seeing the gleam in their eye when we talk about it, when we look at it, it's really cool to see. So being the engineer that I am, I really love data. And we have data from samples of the composition of this Gunite that we're using. So the composition of this Gunite is the riverbed sand, not man-made, type 1 Portland cement, and water. Sprayed at high pressure, getting in all the crevices, making the cell of the pool. Our requirement is that the Gunite is at least 4,000 PSI. And from these tests, what we can see is that at day 28 of a cure, the Gunite is almost 4,500 PSI. So that's well beyond our requirement for the pool that we designed. And having that extra amount and having the data makes us sleep well at night, knowing that we provided a great product to our customer, one that we can stand behind with a lifetime warranty. So it's a rainy day, cold rainy day. It's end of November, a few days before Thanksgiving, 2022. And you might ask why we're doing Gunite, or why we're even starting a project this late in the year. And in my opinion, this is the best time to start a pool project for many reasons. One, when you want the pool, which will be around early springtime, it will be ready. If we started a pool early spring, you're going to have 3, 4, 5 months, depending on the scope of the project, till you get in your pool. So you got to think about being proactive. But another really good reason to start a pool now is that we have uh, many laborers, many craftsmen that are available to do any of the work. And then also the curing of the pool to get a really strong structure. If you do a gunite pool in the summertime, you're worried about the sun baking the water out, what have you, and really um, compromising the structure. Obviously, you spray water on it day in, day out. But in wet weather like this and cool weather, that shell of the pool, the gunite shell of the pool, really has time to cure and get very hard with the abundance of water in the air. All right, this is Pete. We're working into the night, getting the gunite done on a project we're doing out here in Bull Verde. Stay tuned for the next installment of this build. Looking forward to seeing you then. Bye.